Damon, you never plan it this way, but there was something to you guys shooting those pucks from the blue line, just letting it go from everywhere, right?
Yeah, shout out to our forwards for having good traffic in front of the net tonight and some nice seam plays, obviously making the goalie move side to side. But we stuck to our game plan offensively, and we were able to execute and get some goals from the D out of it.
How much of it was you guys maybe feeling loose and easy and just firing those pucks against a team that maybe was feeling a little bit of pressure tonight?
Yeah, maybe that could be one of the scenarios for sure. They're definitely fighting for their playoff lives right now. Everyone's aware of that, but for us, unfortunately, where we are, we're just trying to play hockey and build a good culture and good foundation for the guys that are going to be here moving forward. So tonight was just a good night from the D-men, and it was a solid night from the forwards as well. We were the guys that put the puck in the net, but our forwards were hunting and doing a really good job for us as well. And on that front, how much fun is it to get a big win, one where you can breathe a little bit in front of these fans on a night that was meant to reward them anyway? Yeah, you only got a few weeks left in the season. We had a bit of a homestand here, obviously, going on the road for a week, and we got one more at home when we get back. But I think we won 3 out of 4 at home on this homestand, and we just wanted to show that we appreciate their support, and we're going to battle our butts off until the very end here for them, and hopefully moving forward it's going to be fun to win in this city.
Was that a thing of added emphasis today for defensemen to rear back and fire? Is that just kind of the way it is for?
It was just one of those nights. No, there was no emphasis. Just one of those nights where D were scoring the goals, and we kind of we'll say it was one of those nights, but we just found a way to put some in tonight.
Is it one of those things though, like when you guys get it going, that you see everyone else doing it, and you're just like, well, why not? I'm gonna look for my shot.
Yeah, Goody started it, and then I got a couple there. Blanks had one, and then Z was just jealous, so he wanted to join the party. So no, it was great. It's just like I said, you can't make that stuff up. It just happens like that tonight, and you never know. We might not score again for a while, but hopefully we do.
Damon, just so you know, the last time this happened was 1992, and Jeff Rimmer called that game for the Capitals.
Jeff Rimmer, you can't never forget Jeff Rimmer. We're trying to get rid of that guy. I thought. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to take him out for dinner in Tampa, so I got to get a jab as much as I can. So.
6 degrees with Jeff Rimmer.
Yeah.
I don't know how well you know Blanks, but I know he's kind of had a tough season this year with the injuries and things like that. And it seemed like there was some real excitement when he scores that goal. Just how nice it was to see him get rewarded.
It's huge for sure, and the way he plays, you never know how big he is, and all heart for sure on the guy. And he shoots a puck through. I don't think no one saw it really go in, other than a couple guys that were behind the play there. But the goalie didn't see it. He didn't see it. A couple guys didn't see it. So definitely thrilled for him. Obviously, anytime a guy goes through injury trouble, and even there was a hit tonight. I think they got called on a penalty for a little bit of a questionable. He's not a huge guy, so if a guy hits him up high, it's not pretty. So battled through that and got one for us tonight. Played a real good game.
Part of I don't know if you've heard, it's been 30 years since 6 goals were scored by defensemen in the same game. The win's great, but how cool is something like that in a season like this?
Yeah, it's definitely different. On the bench we were talking about it after the 6-1 that it had to be some sort of record.
Yeah.
And then I heard about it shortly before you guys came over here, but definitely different. You don't see that every day, obviously, and we'll take it. It's good for the D. It's always nice when D can score, and tonight 6 of them's pretty good.
I remember talking to you a couple weeks ago, and you were talking about how they just weren't going in. It's just been nice that I think you've got 8 goals in the last 20-some games. It's nice to actually see them you're getting rewarded now.
Yeah, it's good. Like I said early on, I felt like I was getting chances. The puck just wasn't going in, so it's always nice when the puck starts finding ways in the net. First one was kind of lucky. Second one was kind of lucky as well, to be honest, but that's what happens when you shoot the puck and put pucks on net, so I'll take it right now.
This was a big night for the fans. It's kind of celebrating the end of a season, and to be able to kind of give them a nice win like this, how much does that mean for you guys?
Yeah, it's awesome. Obviously it hasn't been as great as we would have liked it to be this year for them, but they show up every night, so tonight was an important one for us, and I thought we played hard. I thought Jet played really well, and we gave our fans a good last Saturday night home game, so it's great for us.
Is Jet fun to play in front of? It seems like the way he plays his game, he's calm, he's confident. Does he make it easy on you guys sometimes?
Yeah, for sure. He's super dialed in from the second he got here. Every time he gets called up, he's super focused, and he's gonna give his best effort, and he's gonna be solid back there. And I think it kind of runs through our team. We play with a lot of confidence in front of him, so it's great to see him having success here.
You guys been through a lot this season with injuries. How cool was it to see Blankenburg get back in, but also to score?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a big goal too, to be honest. They just scored to make it 3-1, and then scores right away. So obviously he plays with a lot of energy, and we love having him up here. And I think just the way he played tonight, him and Yuri, and scoring that big goal, I think it's great for him.
Blanks, just how important was this game just to play in it? And regardless of what happened, the goal and everything else, for you just to get out there and play at the NHL level, how meaningful was that right from the jump?
Yeah, I mean, I was really excited, obviously, to be here and just try and contribute however I can. Like I said earlier, like the last few months have been probably the hardest months for me in my hockey career. So, just very thankful, and I just look back at my faith and how God's gotten me just through everything and given me the strength. Just to learn throughout this process and give me the wisdom and perspective. So I've learned a lot through it all, and just very thankful.
You take a hit, and it was a high hit, and bounce right back. That had to mean something to you as well, right? To say, okay, that's all good.
Yeah, definitely a little scared at first, but I feel like over these last little bit, I've kind of known just how my head is and whatnot, so I kind of knew right away that I was all right, so very thankful for that.
And then let's go to the goal. We talked about the smile that came out instantly. That added the icing on top.
Yeah, I honestly didn't know it went in at first, and then I was kind of just standing there. I haven't looked back at it yet, but yeah, great screen by Marchie and great play by Yuri. So a little bit uncomfortable playing the left side, but obviously happy I was playing left side because I probably wouldn't have scored. So no, that was good. I was very excited.
6 goals by defenseman. That's like NHL All-Star game type numbers there. How cool is it to be part of something like that?
Yeah, got a good decor here. Those guys are great. Sivo and Z and just everyone all across the board played really well tonight, and yeah, forwards did a great job getting to the net and getting pucks low to high, and that was part of the game plan from the very beginning. So glad it paid off.
When you get popped in the corner there, is there at least a second or two where you're like, I cannot believe this happened again?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit. I think just right away I kind of knew that I was all right. So yeah, it was definitely just, I guess, sigh of relief at that point. I don't need another concussion, so so yeah, just very thankful for that.
What were your thoughts on Blankenburg's performance tonight?
On who?
Blankenburg's.
Not surprised, in a sense that he brought energy, his gap control, his skating, his compete level. I want to say I was impressed, but I wasn't because I was expecting that. So real good game for him. Didn't miss a beat. Like I said this morning, he's a guy that room respect quite a bit. So it's good to see him play at his level. A real good game.
As the defense as a whole, 6 goals from your defense. I think it's been 30 years in the league since that's happened. First of all, does McCarthy get a bonus for that? And second, just how happy are you for those guys to have see some
Yeah, no,
success?
he just told me we tied a league record.
Yeah, 32 years.
Well, it wasn't planned that way.
Of course.
But they took charge. Their gap control was right. All 6 defensemen. They made the right plays, and when you play the right way, good things happen. And it's exciting for our team when those guys can contribute. I think Zach was getting pissed off that he saw Severson scoring 2. He said, "I'm going to score 2 as well," and Goody scoring a goal. So, no, it was a good game, and we have those defensemen have good feet and good offensive instinct. So, it's good to see it.
The D that we did talk to credited the forwards and said that getting pucks on the net was a part of what you were trying to get done.
Yeah.
And that the forwards had a huge role in that as well. Just
Yeah.
your comment on that.
Yeah, well, they part of our game plan was to bring pucks to the net quite a bit and having traffic. Like bringing pucks to the net with no traffic means nothing. All goalies will see it, but we did a good job at getting inside and playing the right way.
Also, so you know, that game 30 years ago was called by Jeff Rimmer.
No
Capitals
way.
game.
Seriously?
So there's your common thread right there.
It's time for him to retire. I'm kidding, because I wish he could stay. I love the man.
We've talked about Zach, and his scoring, picking up at least the goal scoring recently. A lot of the stuff we talk about now is about next season and trying to build momentum. How nice is it to see the full package of Zach Werenski the goals and the assists and everything else in other
Yeah,
areas. coming up.
offensive part of it, but his defensive game is improving as well. Like he's been consistently getting better. Him and the whole team, and we've said it all year. The one thing we've done really well as a team is keeping the mindset right, keeping looking at today. What do we need to do today to get better for tomorrow? And Zach is part of that, and he's part of the leadership group, and he's moving his feet. He's the one thing I wanted to see him doing more is shooting the puck. He's got a wicked shot, and I think now he's shooting the puck more, and pucks will go in. But it's good to see.
With Goodbranson, I wanted to ask about him really quick. I mean, he's not an offensive defenseman per se, but the goal he scored tonight ties his career high in goals. He's got career highs in goals, assists, points. I mean, what have you seen out of him in the offensive zone this year? Is he looking for his shot more?
Well, he's shooting the puck, but in order to get to the offensive zone, he's doing a real good job. Like I'm tying up pieces of the puzzle here. He's doing a good job at defending, and then it brings the puck to the offensive zone because we get it back. Goodbranson has been the whole year so consistent, and he's been doing a real good job at keeping an eye on what he needs to do consistently every game in order for him to be successful. And when he is, the team is that helps the team. But he's got a great shot, and he's invited to shoot that puck every time he can. And with the traffic in front of the net, good things happen.
With Jet, I feel like you can't help but just notice the calmness with which he plays. I mean, the consistency, the effort, things like that. Does that rub off on the team as you're getting to know him and see him play? Like, do you see the team kind of feeding off of the way he plays at the position?
Well, he's they know him. They know how good he is. They see him at practices. Great teammate. He's a guy that the guys want to play in front of. So it's I think it's a combination of his work ethic, his ability to be good at his position, and I think he feels the support from the players, playing in front of him. So, but for him, it's really good to see. We look forward and always thinking about what's next in a year, 2 years, 3 years, and he's a bright spot in the organization.
Fifth line celebration night tonight. What did it mean to the team and to have this big win in front of the crowd?
It's huge. It's huge, and we talked about it before the game with the team. Got to give back, and the only way we can give back is to play with a lot of playing the right way for them, competing hard. That's what they expect from us, and that's what they did.